Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I hope I didn't mark it myself. Okay, I did. It's fine.
Hey guys, welcome back to GarageBanter, where we're dressed in the same clothes, Rachel.
We are.
I mean,
you know, we have a washing machine. We just, no, actually, it's
the same day. Actually, like in the same hour.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
that's how much we love Game of Thrones and GarageBanter.
Exactly, and we have the time to do it.
Yes.
Amen.
Always a plus.
But here we are, episode 3.
Walk of Punishment.
Walk of Punishment.
I kind of remember when I first read it, I was thinking
Walk
like
the
Walk
line.
of Shame. That's what I was like.
Shame.
Walk of Shame when you gotta leave the next morning and you just
Oh God. Holding your high heel shoes, walking across the street. That's talking about. Yeah.
Walk of Shame.
When you're wearing the same clothes you wear the night before.
Yeah, you got your shoes in your hand.
You shouldn't be talking about that girl. Anyway, let's get back to recap last episode.
Recap. Okay. So.
Let's make it
real
snappy.
quick. Okay. Snap. Brotherhood. Learned who they are.
Without banners. Yep.
Yes. And they have Arya in their custody. And.
Is it really custody?
No. I don't know. No, I don't think so, though. They're in the same vicinity as them, though, which is still as dangerous, equally.
I think they have her in their company. Not really. I think
custody.
Custody company.
I could see that. Yeah, so it's not
so much a prisoner.
And he said he gave his word. Like, come on, word is really big. I wanted to say in this time period, but this isn't. This is a completely different world, period, exactly. But like, in this world, I would say the word is a pretty big thing. So let's hope he keeps it. That's my hope. Or that it doesn't really even affect his view. Like, maybe he'll try to protect her or maybe something like that.
Yeah, they captured the Hound. The Hound is there. Sold Arya out as who she was. So.
I wonder if they will.
Jamie
what they're doing with that.
And Brienne got into an epic battle on a bridge.
They did. That was.
And Brienne was like, nah. At first it was like,
right, kind of
two-sided, equal-sided, and then
she was like, nope.
I like the ending. She was like, ching, ching, ching,
and then it just
and
like
she just kept walking.
But then something bad happened,
and the Boltons bannermen found them.
That's right. I don't know what it means, but I don't like them. I don't like them.
Their sigil, because every banner has a sigil.
It's like an X, right?
It's upside down filleted man. Yeah,
that's not a good sign.
It's called the Filleted Men. That's their banner name. Like the wolf, the dire wolf is the Starks. Theirs is the Filleted Men.
Okay, well,
It's a X. People hung upside down with their skin cut off.
Yeah, I'm really loving the Bolton. They're
Filleted Men.
They seem real great at this moment in time. No, I don't like that. I get real bad vibe. Not into it.
Yeah, I mean,
how do you pronounce it? Boltons.
The Boltons. Roose Bolton.
The fact they have like a filleted man on there?
Hey, you gotta have your
I know, but like a lion, yeah, I get it, even though I don't really like all the
I think
Lanchesters.
I'm pretty sure that they mentioned Howland Reed last episode. And I'm just talking about sigils here. Theirs is like an alligator. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
They live in like a marsh area.
Yeah, no, that is cool. And what is okay, so I'm trying to think. Yeah, like the other ones are pretty cool, like we're gonna like the Starks is cool, and like even the Tyrells is cool, but like a fillet, I think they just like ran out of ideas, and they're like, let's look at the
weirdest thing we can put on a flag,
like negative thing we can put on a flag, and then they did it. Yeah. So
yeah. So
we'll see.
We got figured out wargs. What wargs?
Warg, yeah, warg.
Wargs, and
John met a couple of those too.
John met one. Brand's
Becoming evolving one. I don't know.
So we've also met Mira and Jojen.
Okay, quick question: would Bran still have been that if he hadn't fallen out the window? You think? Because that's when he started having the dreams.
It kind of sparked it.
It did.
So
maybe you need a tragic event. That would be kind of sad. But
yeah, maybe.
I don't know. That's interesting. And we had Kat talking about Jon.
Yes, that beautiful monologue moment. It was awesome.
Real cool.
Love that scene.
Sansa spilling all the dirt a little bit.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that last.
We
episode.
didn't.
Yeah, she called him a monster. And we didn't talk about Lady Tyrell.
True.
Lady Tyrell's so cool.
She is. I like
Grandmama
her.
Tyrell.
She's like real. She real.
Yeah,
I like it.
She don't take no shit.
She said, I want my cheese now.
We're serving cheese later. I don't give a shit.
When you're serving it, I'm saying whenever I want it, and it's now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. And how she, I don't know, I respect her. Like, immediate respect.
Immediate,
Yes.
like, I like this girl.
Like how I didn't feel good about the bull, I feel good about her. Like, immediate respect. And how I feel okay about the brotherhood. Yeah. We'll see if any of those play out. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
that's pretty much it.
yeah, I think so. It was like a lot that happened, but
Nothing Danny. We can get no Danny, so.
no. Let's hope we get some Danny this.
So here we go. Walk of
All right.
Punishment. Season 3, Episode 3, Game of Thrones. GarageBanter style.
Let's hope it's not like super bad punishment unless it's Joffrey.
Yeah.
Was she close with her dad?
I think as close as a daughter and a father could be in this world.
Mm-hmm. It's not exactly this. He missed, didn't he? I don't know if that was. Oh no, yeah. I think they need a new archer. Okay, he's like, let me just.
Mm-hmm.
Who, do we know who that guy even is?
Mm-hmm.
Who is he?
You'll find out. Walk away.
Walk of success.
How many men did you lose?
208, but for every man we lost, the Lannisters...
We need our men more than Tywin needs his!
Sorry. I didn't know.
You would have. Right here today at this gathering if you had been patient.
You seem to be running short of patience here.
You know who isn't? Tywin Lannister.
That's what I was gonna think. He's putting it up there. I love the little actions that like mean so much. Haha.
All my life I've been hearing, Jamie Lannister. What a brilliant swordsman. He was slower than I expected. And more predictable.
I've been sitting in a muddy pen, wrapped in chains for the past year.
And I'm a woman. I'm still beating you.
You were not beating me.
Sure looks like it.
Once.
Apologies, but you're one ugly fucker, and I'd rather not see you no more.
Watch your head.
So I guess they are holding a bit of a grudge on him for his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it.
You're a Lannister, aren't you? Martin Lannister.
Martin Lannister.
You've nothing to
It's more like
fear.
Tommen.
My husband doesn't eat children.
Always the artists.
Tolman, climb the wall. Take around the 20 good men. Take this one. He knows Castle Black's defense is better than any of us. If it's useful, good. If not, throw him off the wall. See if crows can fly.
What is it?
It's gonna be a boy.
I don't understand why would you want either one. I don't understand why you'd want either one.
Oh yeah, it's true. Both are gonna be subjected
And
to.
the one you have to watch.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy them, the only men they'll kill are those you want dead.
Do you disagree,
It's a good way to point that.
When your brother Rhaegar led his army into battle at the Trident, men died for him because they believed in him, because they loved him, not because they'd been bought at a slaver's auction. I fought beside the lad.
Sure, they wouldn't have many respect.
I bled beside him.
Rhaegar fought valiantly. Rhaegar fought nobly. And Rhaegar died.
I was gonna say, and Rhaegar is dead.
Did you know him well, Sir Barristan?
I did, Your Grace. Finest man I ever met.
I wish I'd known him. But he was not the last dragon. I have dragons. I'll give you one.
I Vetrasko te pozliwa z obdryzej.
You will win the throne with dragons, not slaves, Your Grace. Khaleesi, please.
See that stare?
Oh yeah. She said, I'm going to do...
Excuse me?
3 dragon.
1.
2
1. I'll take you as well. Now, you'll be Master Krasny's gift to me. Token of a bargain well struck. You're both here to advise me. I value your advice, but if you ever question me in front of strangers again, you'll be advising someone else. Is that understood?
Put them in their place, girl.
Do you have a name?
This one's name is Missandei, Your Grace. Valar Morghulis.
Yes. All men must die. But we are not men.
That's right. Yeah.
What did you tell them?
I didn't tell them anything.
What did you do to them?
Lots of things.
And they seem to like these things?
Yes, well,
Of course they seem to like it. They're paid to seem to like it.
Only they weren't paid.
What are you saying? These ladies enjoyed him so much, they gave him the time for free.
Is that what you're telling us? Sit down, Podrick. We're going to need details. Copious details.
Pretty close.
You know how we deal with runaways here, do you? I'm gonna fuck you into the dirt.
No, please! No, please! No!
You little bastard.
See the eye? I don't know.
Come on.
I'll take the big bitch first. When she's good and wet, you lot can finish her off.
My lord, I am Brienne of Tar. Lady Catelyn Stark commanded me to deliver Sir Jaime to King's Landing.
Catelyn Stark's a treasonous cunt. Orders were to take the Kingslayer alive. Nobody said shit about you.
God, you're making it worse.
Take her over there where it starts. Like a little privacy. Bring her back here.
With sword or horse. 4 hours every day, hold up the Mace's chains.
I learned a lot of fancy words. I bet you did. I'm telling Sir Jaime from the tree. Will this work as a table, my lord?
Yes, this will do nice.
I must stop. You think you're the smartest man there is? And everyone alive has to bow and scrape and lick your boots.
My father.
And if you get in any trouble, all you've got to do is say, my father. And that's it. All your troubles are gone. Have you got something to say? Careful. You don't want to say the wrong thing. You're nothing without your daddy. Your daddy ain't here. Never forget that. Yeah, this should help you remember.
Just cut off his hand. He just cut off his hand.
Jamie's hand is gone.
Jamie's a swordsman, and he cut off his hand. That's like being a writer. Not really, but it's really bad. That's very bad for him. After he was trying to do that, like, I definitely think different of Jamie now from saving Brienne from that. But did he really? I don't know. The way they reacted just then, maybe they believed him about that. But like, they cut off his hand.
Yeah,
guys, they cut it off.
His right hand too.
His right hand, and he's probably right-handed. I don't know. Cut it. I need to think about this. They just did it. I don't know. I was scared they were gonna cut out his eye, but they went for the hand. They did. They weren't.
They made you think he was done, and then all of a sudden,
right? Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay. Like, I hate that this happened to him, but like, it is true that like nothing's ever happened to Jamie because his father. Like, this is the first real big thing like this, besides being in prison for a year, imprisoned. But like, I mean,
it's rough. Right when you're starting to make the little transition into.
Oh yeah, kind of becoming. I mean, he's never shown being a fan of Brienne, but that's a big deal that he did that. I mean, he didn't have to do that at all, and he did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm sorry I'm reacting to it for so long.
No.
Like, I am in shock. They just cut off his MFing hand. And he is a swordsman. He cannot sword fight with that hand. Possibly he's going to have to learn with his left. But that is really...
It takes some overcoming. Oh my God. When this episode happened, when I first saw it, I was like... Just cut off Jamie's hand.
They just cut it off. They just... Wow. If I thought I didn't like him before, I really don't like him now.
Yeah, those guys. I mean...
What was the point of that besides making a statement?
Is there going to be consequences and repercussions for that?
Oh, yes. He's going to die. I don't know who's going to kill him, but Brienne, maybe I could, because he helped her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll have to wait and see.
Okay, so when are we going to watch the next one?
I know.
I don't know what to do with myself.
I know, it's weird, too, because it's not somebody... Jamie's been in a lot of episodes. He's been in the forefront of everything.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not been somebody you liked.
No.
And this happens. But this happens, and you're like, nah, you feel bad for him.
You do.
Because he started to make the come around
a
little bit.
Starting, I mean, in his slow, progressive way, starting to make a transition, and we're witnessing it. And then he gets this, that happens to him. Okay, guys.
The constant banter between him and Brienne. You like Brienne, and then he's doing things to help her.
To help her.
And then
See, this is what happens when you do good things in this show. You either die like Ned, or you get your hand chopped off.
Don't do
chopping
good.
Happens.
Moral of the story.
Lots of chopping.
Moral of the story. Don't be a good guy in Game of Thrones.
Don't. Relative term, good, but still, don't do it.
Exactly.
You're going to get effed over. Actually, no. I'm glad both of them did what they did. But still.
Who?
I'm glad Ned did what he did, even though it didn't really impact much, and I'm glad that...
I wish he would have just kept to his word if he didn't know he was going to get chopped off anyway.
Yeah. I wish he would have, too, and, like, stayed with him. And then... Wow, guys, this was an eventful... He said, this next episode, it's eventful, and I was like, oh, what's
Waiting
that
for
mean? Was that good or bad? Well, you see... Okay, so a lot did happen. The Walk of Punishment thingy, and she...
That was awesome.
Yeah,
she was
a
like,
bunch has
the thing about it
happened.
is we're not men.
I know. I was like, yes, that's right. You're right. Yes.
That stare that she gave.
Oh,
gave
to
Jorah.
She was like, "Did you just quit?" And I don't.
She was like,
I wish they hadn't questioned her. Right. Oh. Ooh. But then
they got Missandei.
That's right. I like her. She's interesting. That must be a hard job for her. I was thinking that as like
having
as
to
they're
make up
talking.
that?
Yes, because they're saying all those negative, mean things.
She's having
and she's
to come up
like,
with something off the top of my
I
head.
know. She's like, let me find a word for this that isn't slut or whore or.
Your most gracious says he can offer you 13 great warriors.
And he kept saying like, filthy, stinky, whatever they.
Tell this whore with her tits out or something.
Yeah, I'm like. Gosh, that must be a hard job, but I think she's going to be pretty useful. But she's going to give away a dragon? She's not going to. She's not going to give away a dragon.
That's the price, though.
But she's...
That's the price you got to pay, I guess, for an army.
So she's only going to have 2 dragons? She's giving away her biggest one, too. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I like all of them. She's gonna... Okay. She gives it to him now. Mother of dragons. She leaves. It grows up. It comes back to her. Worst case scenario. She's a mother of dragons. It's not gonna never be with her. Or maybe she just is like, hey, kill all these guys right now. And then she like sets fire to everyone except for the people she takes. I can't see her doing that. But still, like...
Who knows?
I don't feel like they're gonna get the dragon. I don't feel like they are. But if they do, the dragon's not gonna stay with them.
So you're saying the dragon will rebel?
Yes!
Okay.
It's not. No, it's not. If someone tried as a small
like
child...
a dog. Give a dog, and then the dog was like, nah, I'm up
Exactly.
north.
I mean, if you're a small child and someone's like, hey, you can't be with your mom ever again, but she's only going there, and you know where she's at, you think you're just gonna be like, chill with that? Like, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, especially not if you're super powerful like a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, I'm actually gonna go that way. Thanks though for the offer, but
the negotiations were cool.
Not about that.
Negotiations were cool. Also, we got to hear a little bit about Dany's brother, Rhaegar.
Yes.
So that was cool.
We did, and like, he's pretty interesting. I wish we got to meet him too. She wishes she does, especially. But like, I think he sounds like a pretty cool guy. Like
Barristan said he was a good guy. You know.
Yeah. Why is Jorah so like skeptic? I guess he kind of needs to be. Like skepticism in this is
I think he knows how it is over there. So does Sir Barristan too. He knows how it is over in Westeros.
Yeah.
But she's never been there to see it, to live it.
But they're both like giving 2 different like they did.
I think they're.
I need to put this pin down because I keep marking.
I think they're 2 means to get to the same result.
Yeah.
Like they
just
both
going
see
about
2
it
different
2 different
sides.
ways. Except for when it comes to the dragons, they were both like, "That's a bad idea."
Yeah, don't do that. What?
That's bad. And she's like, "If you ever question me in front of people again,
yeah,
that's a no."
Mm-hmm.
But
what? You want to eat that from Little Caesar? Just a pizza.
I love how you said that so nonchalant. You said just a pizza.
It's Little Caesars who wants some pizza.
It's a pizza. Pizzeria.
All right, where were we at? Danny and...
I don't know.
Sir Barristan
yes,
and
they both have different ways
sides.
to go about it. Honestly, I don't like Jorah. I don't know.
You don't like Jorah?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't know. It's not that I, like, really dislike him. I'm still really skeptical of him. He
that
I have
whole,
this weird feeling about him. I know he didn't take the dragons, but
and he was the informant for Robert at that one time, and
he was, and I don't. Maybe it's just me keeping grudges. Like, I'm kind of bad about that anyway. Like, but maybe just transporting it into TV shows. But like, I don't know. I feel weird about him. But he's proving good to her. That's a good sign. Like that. If he continues, maybe it'll. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just iffy about him. Mm-hmm. I want her to go with the Sir
Barristan.
Sir Barristan. His advice. Ow. Even though they're both trying to lead her, and I'm sure he has good advice, I just don't like him so much. But I do like Sir Barristan so far, and I like Jorah has good points, and he's good to her.
But you just don't know his intentions right at the moment.
I don't. It's kind of like Lord Baelish.
Exactly.
I don't know his
like
intentions.
That. It is kind of like that.
I don't know how I feel.
He made a plan to deceive her first. Turned it down because, he
began to actually like her.
So, but you still don't know his full plan. So
you don't.
It's kind of like Peter. You're right. It's kind of like Littlefinger.
Yeah. Maybe a little more earnest than that, but
who's this guy with Theon?
He
sends him off and then comes and saves him.
He said winter is coming too.
So is he a Stark guy?
That's what I'm thinking. But why would the Starks want him back? To kill him. But why would the Starks want him back in a positive way? I can't see it.
He did say winter's coming, so.
I know, so I'm sure I feel real strongly for the. But why would he also
say
his
weird situation?
Sister? It's weird.
Why would he let him go?
Guy? Yeah, and then come and save. Maybe I don't know. That whole thing was weird though. And what if he was the one who tipped him off that he was gone too? I don't know how I feel about this guy yet. But I mean, if he's for the Starks, I can't help but be a little positive. Maybe he's really behind on things, and he still thinks Theon's a good guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're with the Starks. You haven't done anything wrong to the Starks."
Yeah, he's behind in times.
Yeah, and he's like, "Okay,
where have you been, Theon? We've been looking all over for you."
And Theon's like, "Oh,
somebody took Winterfell,"
and he's like, "Oh, what they did?"
Really?
No.
Hey, can you take me to Pike?
That's funny.
Yeah, but and then we saw John's going with Tormund Giantsbane, the warging guy. Can't think of his name right now, and he's going to the wall. They're going to climb the wall,
and if
they're going to attack Castle Black.
Yeah, and if he doesn't give useful information or something like that, he's going to be pushed right on over.
Yeah, it's going to be him. I like when he left, he was like, I'm going to start the biggest fire the North has ever seen.
I know. Mm-hmm.
So
very, very, very intriguing. What is going to happen? What's going to happen when he gets back? I mean, what's going to happen if he sees Sam or something? Is he going to have... Is he going to invite him? Is he going to kill him? What is he going to do?
What is John going to do?
What is John going to do? Is he going to give them useful information? Is he really for these guys? I kind of hope. I don't know what I hope at the moment.
I like the Night's Watch.
I do too.
They're a very honorable group of people.
I don't know. I really don't know where I stand yet. It's just too much is happening.
Mm-hmm.
There's I see good in both things, and I see good in a lot of things. It's just hard to pick the better or the worse of the two.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like picking Jamie.
Yeah.
Bad or good. Yeah. Get his hand cut off. You kind of like him. You kind of feel sorry for him.
You kind of.
You don't know
think he deserved it a little, but then you're like, no, he didn't.
You don't know where you stand.
You don't know how genuine.
Yeah. So.
But I'm sure I'll get a solid opinion on all these. I have solid opinion on everything else just about it. I'm sure as I go along, I'll be like, no, yes.
Got to meet Lord Edmure, and we got to see Rob.
Who's that?
Edmure is
the uncle. That's right. Yeah.
Also, we got to meet Catelyn's uncle, the Blackfish.
Mm-hmm. Blackfish. I like that.
I like their arrow thing.
That was funny. That was a good start to the episode.
That was awesome.
That was cool. But
so we got to meet a little bit of Catelyn's family.
Mm-hmm. We heard a little bit of Kat's views on Brandon Recon, how they're feeling right now, and her backstory about her father, and
she would sit at the window.
And it's pretty similar to. I mean, Brandon Recon aren't sitting looking out a window for her, but they could have been at some point before we've seen Winterfell get taken.
A mother thinks that her two sons are dead. She abandoned them and they're dead now.
You can't help but blame yourself.
Her acting is amazing. She's a great actress.
Mm-hmm. She is. She is really good for this role. I couldn't see another actress playing that same role as Kat.
Yeah, she's great.
And it working out as well.
good stuff. I think it's
It's
about
good.
it.
I think so too. No, I think that's about it. I put Hearts by Daenerys because I love Daenerys, and
she's gonna be in Star Wars.
I'm so excited. I forgot about it. You just told me that, but it went out of my mind after watching Game of Thrones. But that.
Well, that's it. What an episode of Game of Thrones.
What an episode! It was really good.
And Jaime getting his hand chopped off.
So we're gonna watch the next one pretty soon.
Pretty soon, maybe next. Let's see. I'll go to work. It's in the morning. Come back. So what's the day? What's the day? Saturday? Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday?
Okay. That sounds muy bien.
That's it for this episode of Game of Thrones. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, questions,
lots of them.
Whether it be about Game of Thrones or where Rachel stands on her thoughts of Game of Thrones.
That's right. Questions help.
Yeah, and if you want to know any personal stuff, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
we'll just get to know people.
Yeah,
for sure. Well, that's it.
Did
we already say I'm Michael?
I'm Rachel.
And go ahead, Rachel. Hit the lights. Boom!